Alright, welcome back to Lewis Hamilton, 8-time champion of the world. We are in round 2 for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, what I've been doing off camera is just a little bit of the work on the development side. We have no upgrades coming in for this race, so it's probably going to be a bit difficult. As we saw in Bahrain, the car is a bit off the pace. But we've got the Mark II chassis, Mark II rear wing and Mark III side pods all coming through, and maybe we might have a front wing coming through for race 3 of the season, which is Melbourne, and that will be very good. If we can get some good upgrades in for that, then that will be ideal. But for now we've got Jeddah, obviously not the best circuit for Mercedes to be coming to now.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head.
You know, we've just got to keep pushing. It's obviously not going to be raining. So practice 1, I'm going to simulate as per. What is the confidence saying? So Hamilton's in 6th. Not too far off the pace of Max, to be fair. Russell a bit further down, but that's okay. We can improve that. And oh dear, okay, they are not happy. Fine. Practice 2, again, let's simulate. Let's see what the timing sheets say. Okay, we're a bit slower this time. Russell, Hamilton, 8th and 10th. Again, realistically, we're going to be slower than both Red Bulls, both Astons and both Ferraris for this weekend. We can get 7th and 8th, that's damage limitation, I think. But I think we can maybe do a bit more, especially if there's a safety car. Right, we are through to Saturday, we're through to practice 3, so I will take a cut. I will cut back after I've completed FP3 and I will show you guys the setups. Right, FP3 is now done, and as you can see, the timings were once again looking around 8th and 11th, so probably getting into Q3 is going to be a struggle with both cars again, like it was last weekend. That being said, what I will say is I'm a bit confident for the race. You won't see it, but on pure medium pace tyres, Lewis and Max did lap times in clean air. Lewis's lap time was 0.3 quicker on the mediums than Max's was. So I have faith that our race pace is going to be a lot better than our quali pace. And maybe, just maybe, if we can just squeeze Hamilton into 7th, he might be able to pose an issue in race pace to the rest of these guys. Obviously it's naive to think that Red Bull aren't sandbagging a little bit, but I reckon that Lewis could be a weapon in the race, and then it's just going to be all about can George provide him with any backup. What is funny is both of them had exactly the same setup confidence, which is incredible. I put them on 2 completely different setups, and they came back, and both of them had exactly the same. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It's the first time that's ever happened. So we are now going to head into qualifying. Let's see again.
Qualifying
Q1,
is coming up.
we aren't really in any danger. It should just be a one and done kind of lap. Obviously I've found out that the double push is actually quite good and useful. However, in Q1, we are quicker than Alpha Tauri, Alfa Romeo, and McLaren, so I'm not going to worry about doing a double push. I'm going to wait until later on in the session when the track is nice and empty. But yeah, I think Q1, it should just be send them out, hope for the best. We shouldn't need to do a double fly. Perez setting the initial pace right. Hamilton, Russell can both go now, I think. useful, I think, is everyone's coming into the pits. No, Stroll's got in the way. So Hamilton up to
Currently
5th.
P5.
And what's happening
Box,
with
box.
Russell?
Call the car.
He's going to go into 8th. And
So,
to be
currently
honest, I
P8.
think that both of them are completely safe.
We
Lewis
will
is
box,
definitely
box,
safe.
end of
That
this
pace
lap.
is strong
Copy.
from Lewis. So I'm going to leave them both now. They can both just come back into the pits. And I think they're both completely fine. Sargent, interestingly, didn't set a lap time. I saw him go out, but he hasn't set a lap time in this session, which is a bit strange. Oh, now he's set one that's 9 minutes and 20 seconds off the pace. Oh, but he's just put a lap time in for P11. Sargent is safe with an incredible lap time. I don't know if that was a bit glitched or whatever, but we're all fine. And that is hugely interesting. Verstappen taking fast at the end, but Hamilton up to 6th fastest. I'll take that, you know. Stroll will be disappointed being only P13. Out is Piastri, De Vries, Zhou, Tsunoda, Bottas. But Hamilton looking good, Russell looking okay as well. Obviously I think P9 is probably going to be where Russell is aiming for in this quali session. Right, here I'm going to do double flyers for both of the drivers. Again, I'm not sure how it'll work, but I should have time to do double flying lap. And get back in and then do a single flyer. But I like doing a double flyer Q2. I think that gives us more potential. We shouldn't come across any traffic. So Hamilton quicker than Russell, who I've put out in front to give him the toe. Here they go again. Problem is Hamilton looks so much quicker than Russell. Russell might actually hold him up.
Currently P5.
Okay, so that's in lap done. So initial runs say we are... Hamilton is again, I think, just completely safe. He's almost at the pace of Ferrari, which is very, very
So we're
nice.
happy with that lap. So box, box, and call the car. Okay.
And Pete Bonington happy with it as well. So, ooh, the more I look at it, the more Russell might be in danger. I'll do a single flyer, and I'll send him out on the scrubbed set, I think. I think Lewis is just fine here. Oh, go on, I'll send him out on this. No, I don't know what to do. I'll send him out on the same set, but I think Lewis is completely fine. What's wrong with Russell? Why is that not? Okay, Russell can now be sent out. I've never seen that before. Doesn't let me send him out with too little fuel. I mean, Lewis is about a second away from the drop, so I'm pretty confident on Lewis's safety. He'll be out there just in case. Russell is going to be in a bit more danger, but that's why we're out with him. I still think Sargent isn't going to get that much of a gap, but Albon might. Uh-oh, okay, right. Here we go. Crunch time. Come on, G. Russell. He improved, but not by a lot.
P10.
Lewis doesn't improve, he doesn't really need to. What's going to happen then? Albon crosses the line, he's slower.
So you've taken the flag.
So Gasly, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg could potentially knock George out. He has. Oh, wow. So Russell is out. I don't think Magnussen and Sargent are going to pose too much of an issue. Magnussen out. Hamilton is definitely through. What can Logan Sargent do? He's coming into the pits. He is out. But Russell didn't improve enough. Oh, by 14 hundredths of a second. That is horrible. But it was always a risk. I mean, Russell has not looked quick. Hamilton has, but Russell's not been too quick this weekend. Now Lewis has just got to, you know, he's just got to hope and pray, basically. Okay, run plan. I'm going to do double push for the first bit of this. Come in, single push, go for it. This is Lewis with a whole track to himself, other than Hulkenberg, who's now just come out. Very annoying. But this, oh, these cars are all coming out to sabotage Lewis. Let's ride on board. Visor cam for the lap. Let's do it. Come on, Lewis. Do love this visor cam. This is so sick. A little bit tricky at times though. Don't want to spend too long on the visor cam, but just for a single flying lap I can do it. Oh, the Aston has got hugely in the way of Lewis here. Just as well this is double push. Red Bull has got nicely out of the way. Come on, Lewis. Come on, son. Ferrari. He's got out of the way. Another Ferrari. He's got out of the way. Alpine. He's got out of the way. Lewis having to divert to pretty much the London motorways here. This is incredible. Lewis Hamilton only at 29.
So currently P1.
Currently P1, yeah, Lewis, mate.
Lewis,
P1. Provisional pole,
box,
mate.
box.
Provisional pole. Let's go, man.
Understood.
Hulkenberg's gone quick. Right, okay. Now Lewis is just doing his own back, getting in the way of certain cars. He's got the Red Bull Aston Martin behind. Ooh, that was a bit cheeky from Lewis. Let's just skip ahead, and he would have got out of the way of Stroll nicely there. So Hamilton's going to be slowest after first lap. Why has he come in? I've set him to do 2 flying laps. Right, okay, never mind. Right, so Lewis has just overridden the strategy. And now he's got it all to do for this last effort. I must say that is strange from Lewis. That's really strange. I don't know why. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if the double push lap is sometimes a bit buggy and drivers just ignore your commands sometimes. I've got to send Hamilton out now, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, I almost missed the mark, but right, come on, Lewis. Out lap. Bring the tyres in and go. Come on, Lewis.
We have a checkered flag now.
What's going to be annoying is he's going to be giving Alonso a beautiful toe. And that is really not something. If anything, I'd rather Alonso was giving us the toe. But not to worry. Come on, Lewis. He's gone yellow-green. And up to 7th. Ahead of Ocon, ahead of Hulkenberg. Gasly potentially could overthrow us. He doesn't. So Hamilton starts 7th, which realistically was going to be where we were. I was hoping 6th. His Stroll has looked pretty off the pace this week, but he's hung it all up together for this last lap. Alonso really benefited off slipstream. It's unfortunate. Oh, Perez comes in. Less than a 10th away from his teammate. Lewis starting 7th. He could do something on the medium tyres today. I am convinced of that. Let's get him hooked up. Ooh, hard tyres. No. I would rather not do that if I'm honest. Hard, medium. I don't think we can. I don't think. What's the strategy about medium soft, eh? Oh. We'd be pushing. We'd be pushing our luck, but if I was to extend, could I do that? I mean, I like Lewis's pace on the soft, so if you can do medium to soft, then I think that would be really good. Especially if there's a safety car / red flag, that would be ideal. For Russell, he might have to start on hards and then go full. He might just push the whole race. I'm happy with that for Russell. But Russell's not our focus.
The drivers
Lewis
are lined
Hamilton,
up on the grid here at the
the driver who is ahead of her.
We're now moments away
Come on.
from this.
Here we go.
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we
Right,
go.
what are the other drivers saying on tyres? Russell, the only one on hards. Stroll, Sainz on softs. Everyone else on mediums ahead of us. Everyone else on softs behind us, other than De Vries, Piastri at the back. Right, Russell, just going to whack you on aggressive, to be completely honest. As for Lewis,
Pick up the pushing level.
it's going to be a bit tough to keep all of the cars behind. Having said that, we are going for a move immediately on Stroll, who holds the position. That's to be expected. I'm slightly scared about tyre overheating and degradation in this race, I'll be very honest. It's going to be a tough race, especially if we are behind other drivers. And oh no, yeah, this is... I was expecting a few more people to start on medium tyres, I'll be honest. The fact no one has is rather strange. The only people that did were the quicker cars, so we weren't able to catch them anyway. Sainz is making them very good moves. Magnussen's actually got Russell off the start, so is Albon. And now Hulkenberg, both of our cars are just going backwards. But we'll grow into this race. We will grow. Jesus, okay, Gasly's already on our back as well. I'm so concerned about Russell. He's just going to be pushing for the whole time, and I'm concerned that he is not really showing any pace. Hamilton, yeah, these cars are about as quick as us at the moment, and they're on quicker tyres. So if Hamilton can just keep pace with Magnussen for DRS, that would be very, very nice. That being said, DRS has been enabled now, and Hamilton is being put under a lot of pressure by Gasly. Stays ahead. Magnussen is, sorry, Hulkenberg rather, has been dropped by Ocon, which is not nice. Hamilton had a really good start as well, was challenging Stroll into turn 1, but now it's just fallen away. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. So deploy down this straight. That's a boy! What a move! What a move! And deploy down this. And now we go. Now just try and keep cars behind. Although that's not going to be possible, he's already been re-overtaken. Oh, okay, right, I will cut to when our tyres become in a better window and we might be able to start challenging the drivers ahead of us. Into lap 17 of this race, Hamilton just has not been able to make a difference. I mean, the drivers on the softs are just clear of us, and Russell at least has caught up to us a little bit. Hamilton's defending for his life against Magnussen. Russell really needs a break here to get past Magnussen, but I mean, Russell, where's he going? He's just heading backwards. We're in a bit of a Haas sandwich at the moment. I mean, the Haas's are just stronger. I'm hoping our upgrades that come into next race make this a lot better. I reckon we can beat Ocon in this race. as the one driver we can beat. He said Lewis is still got a long while on this stint to go. With DRS he can just sail through. And as for George, well, I don't really know what's going to happen there. Surely these softs had to start going off soon. Magnussen's been pushing the whole race. Ocon, I'm not surprised that his tyre wear is the best out of everyone in the grid in terms of the soft runners. Because he's just had nowhere. He's been in no man's land. He's just been able to tyre manage beautifully. Magnussen surely has to come into the pits within the next few laps. Sainz does as well, surely, because his tyres are falling away. Right, Russell. Perfect. He's got the move. Don't fight teammate. Do not fight Lewis. And always defend. So let Lewis through. And now hold Magnussen up. For your life, hold Magnussen up. You can stay in DRS. That's fine. I think Magnussen's tyres are falling away actually, so I don't want to give him the DRS. Just let him go, let him go. Drop him. Right, just don't fight your teammate, George. We can work together on this. Just don't want to let George through because this series is all about Lewis Hamilton. Red flag, red flag. What's happened? What on earth has happened? There is a red flag. I do not know what has happened. It's Alex Albon. He's dropped it. Hit the curb. He's back on the track.
Sorry for...
Oh wow. I mean that's a...
And for the crew
That
watching
would have
on in the
damaged the
garage.
barriers, yeah, I suppose it is a red flag, right. Alright, what to do? Could Russell go mediums for the rest of the race? What lap are we? 21 out of 50. Russell could go mediums, but he'd be struggling. But I think I've just got to take the gamble now. Lewis, well, it's easy. Just go with hards until the end of the race now. He doesn't have to make another stop. I'm fine with that. So what's everyone else doing?
We are all set.
Harry's has gone
and ready
soft.
once more. It's lights
Interesting.
out.
So what's
And
everyone
away we
done on
go.
tyres? Only Leclerc, Verstappen and Alonso I think are going to be able to go the... I mean maybe Ocon and Stroll actually. I suppose it depended on if you started on mediums or hards. I don't think Perez can go the distance. So I think that's a mistake. Unless he just thinks he can pull out a 30-second gap and just pit then, but I don't know. I mean, Lewis can go aggressive at the start. The problem with the mediums is they're going to be pretty finished by the end of this race. Hards for Lewis. Lewis's hards are not going to be finished in the slightest. So I'm going to give both the drivers a little bit of beans here. G. Russell still don't fight Lewis yet. I may change that and let him through because this is a different strategy, but I want to give Lewis a fair chance. On push fuel, push tyres, what can Lewis do? This is throwing a bit of a spanner in the works, but it's fun. I like this. Can Lewis make the most of it now? Is going to be the question. Obviously I need to see him setting PBs, PB laps. Russell is faster. end into neutral. Into, I mean, is it just wiser to let Russell go? I think so. I'll take off don't fight teammate. Because I think Hamilton will just get Russell by the end of the race anyway. And at least then Russell might be able to tow us along with DRS. Is my other thinking here. Perez pulled that 2-second gap to Leclerc. That's big. Right, come on, George. You know you can come through now. I've given you free reign here. But actually, Lewis is now within DRS of Esteban, who's probably going to have to be tyre managing for this race. Lewis doesn't have to tyre manage nearly as much. I probably will put him on tyre management for a little bit in this race, but I don't think he needs to tyre manage very much at all. So now Ocon and Stroll are fighting away. So I just thought he was going to crash into a wall there. He looked like he was going to understeer straight into the wall. Come on, Lewis. Okay, I think the action has died down. Russell is probably going to get past Lewis within the next lap, maybe 2. Right, George, I'm going to have to drop you off push now, mate, because else your tyres are just not going to make the end of this race. Yes, I will cut now to any bit of action. Doing exactly what I want done. Ooh, has he been able to keep the car going? He has, and this time it's not even a VSC.
Let's cool the tyres down.
Intriguing. Okay. I mean, not much has happened. Lewis is dangerously close to being in DRS of Hulkenberg. In fact, he is now in DRS of Hulkenberg. Russell is not really closing, which is very, very frustrating. Oh, Jesus, I thought they were going to crash into each other there between Mercedes. But no, we're fine. Safety car, safety car. Hang on.
Safety car. Keep on that delta.
Understood.
Just try and keep as much temp as possible.
Little bit of a predicament we are in. I could take this chance to stop the drivers. If I was to put Lewis into new mediums, they would make it to the end easily. And he'll be a sitting duck coming off this, because, I mean, even Gasly and Magnussen's mediums are completely fine. Looks like it's Hulkenberg that's had the issue. I don't know, I put Lewis on the hards because they were going to make it to the end. This way he's going to have to do a lot of overtaking. He's going to have to overtake everyone, I think. I mean, the mediums are going to be shot by the end, and Lewis will have the freshest. But, I don't know, this is tough. I have no idea what to do. I'll tell you what, we've already dropped significantly far back.
There's been a crash.
So let's just check out the crash first. This time it's caught out every driver. Oh!
Sorry about that, guys.
Jesus.
It's
Lord,
not
he's
going
almost
the way the
collected the
team had
Alpine. Okay, I don't know what to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what the Ferraris do. I'll see what the Ferraris do. Now let's see what Perez does as well. Because if they both pit, if they all pit, or Perez pits, I might have to pit Hamilton. Because Perez is just going to lose a lot of time as well. Leclerc pits, I'm pitting Hamilton, I'm pitting Hamilton. G. Russell, you're going to stay out, you're going to try and finish the race. I am going to pit Lewis to go on to the medium tyres.
So, box.
So this lap.
Just going to keep Red Bull pinned in for a little bit. Up to third for the fastest pit stop, that's nice. And we've come up right behind Verstappen. This is perfect. Okay, right. I'm happy with the decision I've made. Russell is just going to try and keep track position. Alonso, I mean, he's going to make it to the end. 1,000,000%. But are me and the other guys going to be on better tyres? Leclerc's gone to softs. Perez has gone to softs. Everyone's gone to softs. Oh no! Oh jeepers! Verstappen's gone to mediums like me. How peculiar. So they're just really trying to make up position. I don't think softs make the end of this race, for sure. I thought Perez had just done a masterclass, get away from the line. And then would pit onto fresher tyres and just really overtake everyone and make it to the end under a safety car. That's crazy. He's gone on to softs again. He's committing. He's committed to his strategy. I've got to respect it, but... Let's see. So Zhou's now caught up to the field. And I presume the safety car is coming in this lap, but I've not received any notification of such. It's not. We've got another lap behind the safety car. The more while this is going on, the more this is helping drivers like Russell and all the soft
safety
drivers.
car will be in this lap.
Okay. So Russell, you're just going to have to go standard for the time being. I might put him up to push because this safety car will be good.
Push now.
There we go. Push. Lewis will be standard for the time being and push.
Pick up the pace. Okay.
No, you know what? Aggressive. Lewis was quicker than Max on some medium tyre simulations. Yep. This is where this is going to come into fight. Lewis versus Max from 2021 to 2023. Come on. Get him off the safety car restart. You won't. Come on. Come on, Sergeant. Oh, lordy lord, that's a rocket ship. Oh, no. In fact, Hamilton's probably going to be overtaken by Piastri into turn 1. Okay, no, we're fine. Oh my god, the Red Bull just tore away from us there. That is not fair. Perez is overtaking Russell. To be expected. Russell is not going to be allowed to push or breathe or do anything, to be honest. Overtake aggression high. He's going to have to. Come on, Lewis. Max is still being pinned in behind. Oh my god, the AlphaTauri sends it on us. De Vries. That's hugely irritating. Unless De Vries gets Verstappen as well, that would be nice. Oh no, of course he won't. It's Red Bull family, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I will cut and I will show you any progress that Lewis makes. 10 laps remaining then. Lewis has managed to claw his way up, kicking and screaming into P13. Oh, very aggressive defending from Sargent. Come on, Lewis. You've just got to do this now, mate. You've not really got any choice. You have to send these overtakes now, because else you're not going to get any points. So up on Lando as well. I'm now going to go to neutral. Lewis, you're just going to need to full send now, I think. Go to aggressive for the time being. Might just be time for even max attack. Russell is struggling to keep pace with these main drivers now. Go on, Lewis. Max attack. Just push. Max attack for a few laps. Yes, your tyres are going to die, but I don't really care, mate. You've got 10 laps. Come on. Just catch up. You're only going to be on max attack until you catch up, and then you'll just go down to push. Come on. In Lewis, I have 100% faith. Come on. You've got this, mate. You've got this. Okay, he's caught up. He's caught up. These guys are going to start to struggle. Come on, Lewis.
These temps are getting high.
I don't care if the temps are getting high. Shut up. Don't listen to him, Lewis. Just push. All out push. Don't care. Don't care. Go. Go. So you know what? Fair plays to Russell. He's keeping pace with Ocon. Maybe the right strategy was to stay out and keep track position. But I just think these guys are going to start to really struggle. And just going to deploy. He just needs to get past both of these guys ASAP and deploy again. Get past the Haas. Get past the Haas. I'll harvest. Harvest because we've got the DRS. We don't even need to. We've gone through a wall. Doesn't matter. We're through. Come on, mate. Right, neutral now. And just full push. Come on, Lewis. Next one on the road's Ocon, mate, and then it's your teammate who will just let you through. Come on. You got this, mate. Easy peasy. It's an Alpine. He'll just crash or something. That's what Alpines do. Come on. Oh, Russell's giving him DRS, the absolute wiener. Come on. Verstappen sets fastest lap. Does not matter. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. He's caught up. The safety car deployed. Oh, and De Vries, the absolute jammy git, has managed to pit. Oh my god. Okay. I just don't think I can afford to make another pit stop now. If the others do, then fair play, right? But
Got a car stopped on track.
I'm
Debris
not
still
pitting.
around.
I'm going to commit. I think the right decision last time was to stay out as we watched the two Alpha Tauri's.
Sorry.
They were very close. Oh no. It's just clumsiness. Look at this. What a good car. Making sure he's okay.
Safety car, safety car.
I'm not pitting.
Keep
If that's the
Delta
right, if
positive.
that's the wrong mistake again and I'm 0 for 2, shoot me. I don't care. Giving me the F1 thing, guys. Come on. Right. No, I'm going to commit. Should I do... You know what? I'm going to let Russell past Hamilton anyway. If it is the right decision to pit, I'm going to do it with Russell. And just see what happens, basically, with George. Because Russell is going to let Hamilton pass. I've made up my mind on that one. No one else is pitting. Fine. I don't mind. I believe Russell can make up 3 positions into points on new softs. I think that's easy. Easy work for Russell.
So no need to charge the pack.
Fine. They're going to need to go pretty quickly though, if I'm honest. Safety car's going to need to come in probably this lap if we are to get any more positions. Please can it be safety car in this lap? Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Okay, this is a long ass safety car. Right, it's surely got to be in this lap. Surely. It has to be, else Russell is just nowhere. Okay. Okay. In this lap.
Safety car. In
Max attack. Max attack. And I'm even probably going to full send their ERS as well, if I'm honest. Let's do it. Go on. Full send. This is everything. This is Lewis's best chance to win. Again, he's got the restart though. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Just go. Just go. Just book it, mate. Just book it. Get past Ocon, and I think we could probably also get Stroll. I'm going to need to overtake. Is he still on? Overtake Gresham High. He is. Come on. Come on, Lewis. Come on. You have this, mate. You have this. Come on. Oh, the Aston is just so much quicker than us, and he's bringing the Alpha... Sorry, not Alpha Tauri. Why have I said Alpha Tauri? It's Alpine. Come on. Oh, I'm not even going to run out of battery as well. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to have to deploy down the straights. Lewis is just going to need to get this done, I think. Go. Go. Just go now. Fully send, Lewis. Full send. Come on, Lewis. Oh, this is so close. Okay, Russell's battery is drained. Doesn't matter, mate. Lewis has got one. Can he get Stroll as well? Look at Lewis's battery's gone as well.
Battery at the moment.
He's done. Russell.
So we have
has lost on the line to Gasly.
Well done, Lewis.
There's a long way to go, but let's keep pushing, guys. I believe in you. Great job with the strategy.
Wow. Russell 8 thousandths of a second slower.
But George,
Oh,
it
wow.
just wasn't a good day, was it?
Well, I think most people expected them to really deliver here, but it's a disappointing finish outside the point.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's where we started. To be honest, we were very unlucky. I mean, Lewis said we did a good job with strategy, and he's now up to 7th in the championship. And this is going to be where I leave it today. 4th in the constructors, 7th and 8th in the drivers. But next episode, we're going to get some upgrades in for the car. 4 upgrades potentially, but definitely 3. And we're going to see if that changes our luck down under in Melbourne. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.